5 years it took them to make the second one. When they, for it to release, when they approached you and stuff, how much freedom did they give you, or did they kind of specifically want it to bounce off of the first? Tell me a little bit about that.
There was an enormous amount of freedom as long as we made it accessible. So it didn't require that you really had to have an intimate knowledge of the first movie to watch the second. And I had to kind of check myself a lot with that, by like showing thoughts to people outside the hot tub universe, because I could tell you how old any of these characters are. All the little minutiae is swimming around up here. So I wanted to make sure that, does this land? If you didn't know what this was called and it was called something totally different, like, can you understand these characters, or do you have questions on page 4 as to why that's going on? And creatively, they let us kind of, go. I mean, we had to tell them what we were doing, but the studio really put a lot of creative faith in Steve and myself and the actors to, go and do what we did the first time. Like, let's go make a fun Hot Tub Time Machine movie and find a new story to tell.
Did you kind of write like the skeleton of it, and then because they're all funny guys, I'm sure they came in, it's not like you wrote the jokes for them, so it's kind of like, did they get a skeleton and kind of be themselves, or how was that process?
Certain scenes, I wrote the whole thing, and certain scenes became more skeletons, and then we kind of built out, they would improv something funny, and we would say, oh, that's great, do it 3 more times here, and I would find a way of, working it in somewhere else. Sometimes they would embrace the whole scene, and it would be as written, and sometimes they would just invent a whole new scene, and we would scrap my pages. So it was really, whoever had the best joke wins. If it's our boom guy, if it's someone upstairs, it's like, great, call it out, great, let's do that instead. Yes, forget the pages. So it's, but the good thing is they're all just talented improv guys. So I mean, on a moment's notice, you could switch the whole thing up.
Well, it's going to be a blast. We're excited for it. They have to see it February 20th.
February 20th, go see it, or February 21st. You can see it then too. It's a lot of options.
Did you see the dang movie?
Right, just go see it. Download it when it's available legally. Yeah.